Commercial truck axle weight limits. Colorado.
Commercial trucks play a vital role in our economy, facilitating the movement of goods across the country. However, many individuals are unaware of the specifics regarding their capabilities and the regulations governing their operations. It's crucial for both truck drivers and the general public to comprehend the weight limits and dynamics associated with these vehicles to ensure safe road sharing and navigation. If you sustained injuries in an accident in Colorado, contact the Denver truck accident lawyers at Front Range Injury Attorneys today to schedule your free consultation. Our experienced legal team are knowledgeable and zealous advocates for our clients and their cases.
We treat our clients as people, not case files. Learn more about how we can help you pursue compensation for your injuries and damages. Deciphering Colorado's truck axle weight restrictions.
Colorado imposes strict regulations on the weight limits of commercial truck axles, aiming to enhance road safety and protect infrastructure. A single axle on a commercial truck must not exceed 20,000 pounds in weight, whether traversing interstate highways or local routes. Tandem axles, which consist of two axles closely spaced, have a higher weight tolerance. They can support up to 36,000 pounds on interstate journeys and 40,000 pounds on non-interstate roads. In adherence to Colorado regulations, the total gross weight of a semi-truck must not surpass 80,000 pounds on interstates and 85,000 pounds on non-interstate routes.
Moreover, these gross weights are subject to a state bridge weight formula, ensuring the structural integrity of bridges under the truck's load. Mitigating risks. Tips for safe coexistence.
Given the extended braking distances of commercial trucks, it's imperative for other drivers to refrain from cutting off these vehicles.
Providing ample space when merging or changing lanes is essential to prevent accidents. Even the most cautious truck driver cannot change the physical limitations of their vehicles, road conditions, and the actions of other drivers. When you factor in these realities, you can see the magnitude of risk involved when sharing the road with big rigs and other commercial trucks. Implications of truck inertia.
The substantial weight capacity of each axle translates to significant inertia for commercial trucks. Maneuvering and stopping these vehicles require considerable force and distance, posing challenges for safe driving practices. There are limits to the ability for 18-wheeler brakes to bring the vehicle to a stop, so slowing the truck requires far more time and distance than a typical passenger vehicle.
Beware of blind spots.
Commercial trucks have limited visibility, particularly to the sides and rear. Motorists should exercise caution when driving near trucks and avoid lingering in their blind spots to minimize the risk of collisions. Semi-trucks do not have the same sight lines as passenger cars despite large mirrors, windows near the bottom of doors, and sometimes even cameras. If you drive into a blind spot, the driver may not see you to avoid a crash or force you off the road.
Their greatest blind spot is the rear of the vehicle.
If you cannot see the driver in their mirror, the driver most likely cannot see you.
Truck driver fatigue. Truck drivers must prioritize adequate rest to mitigate the dangers associated with fatigue.
Remaining alert and well-rested enhances safety for both drivers and other road users. FMCSA regulations require drivers take breaks after driving for set periods of time for this reason. Addressing common concerns about truck axle weight limits.
Steer axle weight limit.
In Colorado, a single axle may support 20,000 pounds of weight on any road. A tandem axle may support 36,000 pounds on interstates and 40,000 off interstate highways. Exceeding these axle weight limits puts everybody at risk due to excessively taxing brake systems, driver expectations, tires, and increases the likelihood of imbalanced loading.
Weight limits for trucks in Colorado. Colorado permits a truck to support 80,000 pounds on interstate roadways and 85,000 off interstate highways. The weight must be properly balanced to avoid loss of control such as jackknifing or rolling. Federal bridge weight formulas also apply to trucks and may affect how much weight you can haul through an area. Steer axle weight. The steer axle controls the truck's ability to turn and cannot support the same load as stationary axles. A steer axle has a weight limit of 12,000 pounds anywhere in Colorado. Truck accidents versus car accidents. Truck accidents are more dangerous overall than car accidents. Commercial trucks are heavier, which can cause more damage to a car even at slow speeds. If a commercial truck crashes into your car, it is likely your car will sustain significant damage and you will sustain serious bodily injuries.
A large percentage of truck accidents result in fatal injuries. Car accidents can also result in serious injuries and damage. However, it is more likely that you will suffer minor to moderate injuries in a car accident and more serious injuries and damage in truck crashes.
Contact front range injury attorneys.
In the unfortunate event of a truck accident, seeking legal representation is paramount. Experienced attorneys specializing in truck accidents can provide invaluable support and ensure that victims receive fair compensation for damages incurred. At Front Range Injury Attorneys, our experienced personal injury lawyers can help you advocate for full and fair compensation of injuries caused by crashes with commercial vehicles. In conclusion, awareness of commercial truck axle weight limits and associated safety measures is essential for fostering harmonious road interactions and preventing accidents. By adhering to regulations and adopting prudent driving habits, motorists can contribute to a safer and more efficient transportation ecosystem.